Hello folks, welcome to Outdoors with Bud. I'm your host, Bud Fields. Gee, here lately we've had a little break in the hot, humid weather. It's been rather cool and the humidity's been down. It kind of got my old hunting blood circulating, and I don't know if you can see on my calendar over here, I've been marking the dates off waiting for deer season to come in. I've been doing that ever since deer season went out in January, and it just every day it makes me one day closer to going deer hunting. Well, today what I'd kind of like to do for you, Indiana's going to have a archery bow season coming in for deer October the 1st, 2024. And I would advise you stop at your local Walmart or any sporting goods store, any sporting goods department, and pick you up one of the Indiana hunting and trapping guide. And it's got a whole bunch of information in here I think you need to get and read. It gives you a full list of all the hunting season, not necessarily just the deer. But just for your information, I'm going to give you the dates of the Indiana deer season. You might want to mark them down, but I highly recommend you pick up one of these booklets and read it. Okay, for Indiana, I'm going to give you the most important ones to us hunters. They do have a reduction zone hunt, and they've got a special place in this magazine here, or pamphlet here, that explains that reduction zone to you. The Indiana youth deer season, that's a special weekend strictly for the kids. They may be accompanied by an adult, but the adult will not be allowed to hunt. They're out there to kind of guide and help supervise the kids. The date of that is September 23rd to September 24th. Now that's I think it's like a Saturday and a Sunday. The archery season for bow hunters, October the 1st, and it runs continuously up to January the 7th of 2025. Okay, the firearm season, November 18th to December the 3rd. Okay, I'll just checking here. The muzzleloader season, December the 9th to December 24th. Hey, that's my birthday, so that means I'll have to go out hunting on my birthday. Okay, this year there will be no special antlerless firearm season. They're trying to manipulate and control the deer population. Now, those are the dates of the opening days to the closing. Now, a few pages back, there's some license information. People wants to know, how do you buy your hunting license? Well, to begin with, first of all, anyone born after December 31st, 1986 must successfully complete a DNR-offered hunter safety education class to purchase an Indiana hunting license, or they may purchase an apprentice license. Now, there's also a portion in here that explains that apprentice license for the kids. Now, how do you purchase your license? You can do it online if you want to. If you've got a computer, you can order it, then you can print it out on your printer and have your license within seconds. Now, to get it online, you go to in.gov, Indiana Hunt and Fish. Now, your online license have a $1 per license fee for the system. Or you can get them in person. You can either go into any of your sporting goods stores and go back and buy your license right there. You can get them by mail. Now, that might take you a few days to get it if you order it on mail. They're saying you should allow 2 to 3 weeks for delivery on that. Or you can order it by phone by calling area code 317-232-4200, which is the DNR office. Now, there's a couple little things I think I ought to share with you. Now, this is some license information. For instance, just like if you've got a disability. It says individuals with a disability that prevent them from being able to hunt wild animals under regular hunting regulations may request a special permit from the DNR. Special permits may allow those who cannot walk and have a serious walking limitation to access public property with a special type of a vehicle. Individuals with a disability permit may also have may be able to get a valid hunting license for that species unless the license under the state law or while hunting on a farmland. Now, I also told you about the hunter safety education course, and there's a number of them getting ready to start up. I think it's beginning later part of August into September. Now, I had some more information here that I think I need to run by you. People get confused about the legal hunting times during the hunting seasons. For the deer, legal hunting hours is 1/2 hour after sunrise to 1/2 of an hour after sunrise, or sunset, excuse me. Let me reread that for you. 1/2 hour before sunrise to 1/2 hour after sunset. You cannot get out there and hunt till it's completely dark, legally. Okay, and there's a special rule here about trespassing. It's illegal to hunt, trap, chase, or retrieve game on private land without the consent of the landowner or the tenant. Always ask permission well in advance before entering private property, and a form requesting permission to access private land can be found in the back of one of these booklets. Now, spotlighting. People want to know about spotlighting. It is illegal for a person to deliberately cast a spotlight or any other artificial light from a motor vehicle if there's any firearms in your possession in the vehicle. It is also illegal to shine a spotlight, a searchlight, or any artificial light for the purpose of taking, attempting to take, or assisting another person to take a wild animal. But like I say, I highly recommend that you go out and get one of these booklets and read it. There's a lot of great information in here. It's got some maps. It's got some recipes in here. It's got some more information about the deer. Hunter orange. People want to know, when do I have to wear hunter orange? During the regular bow season, you can get by with just wearing camouflage. Now, hunters, including those using archery equipment, must meet hunter orange requirement for while hunting for deer during the following season. That's firearm season. If you're out there bow hunting, because the bow season starts October the 1st and that runs in through January. But if you're going to be hunting out there during the firearm season with a bow, you have to wear hunter orange. Okay. Also during the muzzleloader season, and hunter orange must be worn during the youth season, which is September 23rd, 24th. Now, there's also a portion in here about if you're hunting in a ground blind, such as one of the camouflage tents. You have to have 4 patches on that tent. It's 144 square inches, which is 12 inches by 12 inches. You have to have it on the front, the sides, and the very back. Only while you're in there. Now, I don't like to use it because I don't want people to see my blind. I might go into town and get something to eat, and it's awful easy for somebody to come in while I'm going and steal that. You can put straight pins in there or safety pins. You can take those patches off as long as you're not in there. But once you come back in the afternoon, you have to put those patches back on. And it's just for safety. Tree stands can be used for hunting during all deer season. It's illegal to erect or hunt from a permanent blind on state-owned or state land and property. Portable tree stands may be used on state-owned, but you have to be careful. If you put any tree steps in the bark of the tree, it cannot penetrate over 1/2 of an inch. Okay, fair chase. It's illegal to use snares, salt, bait, or take any deer. Bait is considered any product that is transported into the area and placed there for animal consumption. Now, before the season starts, if you want to put an attractant out there like a salt block or a mineral block, you can do so. But you have to have that removed 10 days before you actually hunt that location. And a lot of times when it rains, a lot of that mineral will soak into the soil. You have to dig all that out. You have to dig that all out. Now, I know you can go to the different places, Rural King and Walmarts, and you can buy things to set out there to bait the deer. You cannot use that during the legal hunting season. Now, some states you can do that, but you cannot in Indiana. But there again, that's why I highly recommend that you go out and you get one of these and read it. Now, I'm going to try to get a couple of my DNR conservation officer buddies to come in, and we're going to discuss that at a later time. But like I say, they were pretty well booked up currently. But I wanted to start getting this information out for you guys that's getting ready to go deer hunting. So if you got any questions, I suggest you get this and read it, or you can contact the DNR. One reason I was hoping to get a DNR man here is because I could read this, you might read it, and we might have two different interpretations for it. And the DNR can tell you exactly how they will interpret it. But if you're out there in the field and you see the DNR coming, act respectful. They've got a job to do. If you're not doing anything wrong, you don't have anything to worry about. I've had them come up and check my license, and I've never felt like, hey, I'm going to be harassed or anything like that. They've got a job to do, and really, I'm glad to see them out there doing it. So, folks, when deer season opens up, I hope you guys have a lot of luck. Get out there and have a good time, and take a kid hunting with you. They enjoy it too. So thanks a lot. We'll see you again. We've got some more episodes coming.